Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo, and in today's video we're going to make several pair of earrings out of this really pretty strand called Bead Strand in Across the Pond, and it is by Jesse James Beads. So before I cut all these beads off, I just wanted to talk a little bit about this strand. Jesse James has a lot of really pretty strands, and if you're new to jewelry making, or if maybe you're in a creative slump, these are a really good thing to have on hand. When you look at the strand, I mean, it's already put together very nicely. You could just add a clasp and you'd have a really cool statement bracelet. Or you could add maybe some chain or other beads, or I mean, you could just just string it up just like it is here for a necklace. You could put it on wire or beading wire, whatever, and just add something here to extend the necklace. Wouldn't that just be pretty, just like that as a necklace? I want to make some earrings though. I'm going to be using these beads and these, and these. There's at least 3 pair of earrings I see out of this mix. All right, here we go. Just cut them off, and here they all go. All right. Let's take a little closer look here. These beads are not exactly the same, but that's okay. It'll be a little bit of a mismatched pair of earrings, but it won't scream mismatched. And I think I want to use these on top here. Aren't those pretty, all the little crystals? And then we have these beads. And I think I'm going to use these little crystals on top. These, I'm going to set those aside. I have an idea, but I got to make sure it's going to work. We have some really cool bead caps in here. There's like 4 of them. Look at these pretty crystals. And we have these. And these little flat donut spacers. I think there's 4 of them. All right, let me go start putting things together, getting my eye pins and everything I need out, and let's create some earrings. So the first earring we're going to make, we're going to need a head pin and an ear wire. Now I'm going to be mixing my metals, so I've got these in silver tone. If you don't want to mix your metals, you can use them in gold tone. I'm using this really pretty oval faceted glass bead and a couple of silver tone seed beads. I'm going to need 2 of those. Oh, there's the other one. I knew I had 2 out there. And then this little flat donut bead and this really pretty crystal ball. Of course, you're going to need flat nose pliers, wire cutters, and your round nose pliers. So the first thing you're going to do, I start out with the seed bead at the bottom, and then put the green glass bead on there, and then the little donut bead, and then the crystal ball, and I'm going to end with a seed bead. Whoops. Those boogers sometimes like to just pop all over the place. Okay. He doesn't want to go on there, so we'll just get another one. And this is what our earring's going to look like. And I'm just going to do a simple wire. You can do a wire wrap if you want, but I just want these to be a very simple pair of earrings. You stick them on the ear wire. I think I got that closed, and we have ourselves a really pretty, simple, yet blingy pair of earrings. For this next pair of earrings, we're going to use one of these beads. We're going to use some of this chain. We're going to use the bead caps. Of course, we have our ear wire, head pin, and for each earring, you're going to need 3 little tiny seed beads. Again, I'm mixing my metals. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. I just like to do this. But let me just say this. When I saw these beads, the first thing I thought of was they look like a pineapple. And so I wanted to make a pineapple using these beads. And I thought, this looks kind of like the greenery of a pineapple. So I wanted to use this. So what I'm going to do is I put a little seed bead at the bottom. And then we're going to use these bead caps with this really pretty bead. And then we're going to put another seed bead. And now we're going to make the top of a pineapple using this. And I did not come up with this technique on my own. Wendy Whitman, she did a video some time ago doing this technique I'm getting ready to show you on a memory wire bracelet. And so when I saw these little pineapple beads, I figured, you know what, I could use that same technique with this for the greenery. And all you do, it's a little, as she says, fiddly, but there's these little teeny weeny holes, and you're just going to weave the holes onto your head pin. And it does not matter how many you skip. In fact, especially since this is more like greenery, you don't want them to be exact. And you just thread them on there until you get how many you want on there. And I've already done the other earring. I don't remember how many I did. But I'm just going to put some on here and then gauge how much I need by the other earring. And like I said, and like she has said, this is pretty fiddly. And especially with somebody who can't really see very well. I think I'm going to go one more time. Okay. And then, so you can squish them up. I think I need to go one more time though. Trying to gauge with my other earring I have here. Let's see, I think. I don't want to show you the other earring yet. So I'll be right back. I want to measure these and make sure they're right. All right. They look like they're about right. So you're just going to scooch all this stuff down as I make everything shake. And sometimes you just kind of have to turn it and fiddle around with it a little bit more. See, I have this guy right here that doesn't want to bend down. There we go. We got him. He's bending down now. Let me make sure here. Yeah. And they're not going to exactly be the same, but you can get them pretty close. Okay, so once you have all your greenery on there, I ended with a seed bead, and I'm going to cut the excess chain off. There we go. Kind of turn it around a little bit so they're not really stacked right on top of each other. And just make a simple loop. And then hang it on your ear wire. And after I get it hung, I'm probably going to have to kind of fiddle around with it a little bit more just to make sure we don't want it too uniform. But there are my pineapple earrings. Aren't those cool? I just love them. I have a friend of mine that's really into pineapples. I know she'd like these. Oh, look at the bling on them. I had to show you them on. I love these earrings. These are fun. I'm tempted to keep them myself, but I can't keep everything. Oh, these are fun. So I was going to show you earrings made with these two, but I had them just sitting down and they were close to these beads, and I thought, oh, they would make a really pretty pendant. So this video is actually getting a little bit too long for my liking. I usually like to keep them a little shorter than this. So this will be for another video. But let me know what you think of the earrings that we made. We had these and then the pineapples. Love the pineapples. And if you're interested in any of these beads from Jessie James, the information is down in the description box as to where you can find them. Anyway, I hope y'all have a fantastically wonderful day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.